Well, hey, friends. So, I recently confessed to my husband and told him that I don't think I'm the typical flower girl. Now, by that I mean, for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, and your birthday, most of us receive a bouquet of flowers. And as pretty as they are, in a few days, maybe a week's time, they die. So, it isn't something that I can keep with me or wear or just have around for a long period of time. Now, what I suggested in its place, because I've received a number of bouquets over the years, right? Most of us have. I told him, a gift card to a store that I frequent often would be a wonderful way of ensuring that whatever he got me, I could use and I would love. Now, I was pleasantly surprised when, for our anniversary this year, he gave me a beautiful card, a bouquet of roses. But he also got me a Hobby Lobby gift card. So if you guys want to see what I got with that card, stay tuned and I'll show you. Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. And I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. All right, now before I show you guys the items that I picked up from this wonderful land of art and craft supplies known to us as Hobby Lobby, I figured I'd take you up and down the aisles with me, just real briefly. I'm not going to hold you here for the whole hour that I was there for, but I figured I would show you the things that caught my interest and what brought me in there with my little gift card. Now, I'm in the paint aisle, the art aisle, I should say, and in this aisle there are um, a lot of brushes, paint supplies, storage supplies, water buckets, some empty palettes. As you can see, I'm here on the wall that has a plethora of different brushes. Now you can find a brush for um, watercolor. Those same brushes could possibly be used for acrylic paints. Some people like to make sure that they designate their brushes for the actual medium that they're using. So to each his own. Some of them, because of the type of brush bristles or hairs, whatever you want to call them, you may want to designate it just for your oil paint or your gouache or your watercolors. And it also depends on the type of papers you use. So, there's different levels of wear and tear. There's different brush types, lengths. And so I'm just sitting here, just taking it all in, checking out the prices, figuring out which one will work best for what I do. And which is at this point, it's exclusively acrylic paints, and now added to that is the watercolor. And so in this aisle, they also have a variety of other supplies. We've got the I want to call it a spatula, but y'all know that's not the name of it. Different mixing supplies and tools to use for your canvas. You've got watercolor palettes. Some of them are pretty decent. Some of them are pretty cheap. So just be mindful of that when you're out there looking. Do your research, check the reviews. They've got the color wheel there. Um, and then some things to clean your paintbrushes, things to seal your canvases, and so on and so forth. So I really had a great time. This is one of those days where I didn't have anything else on my calendar, on my agenda that I needed to hurry off to. So I was able to spend time and take it in and feel and touch things. And so I did exactly that. And I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Now, also in this aisle are here's the color mixing guide, but also in this aisle are different paper types. It might be on this aisle or the next aisle. The color wheel is used. Do your research. I'm just going to tell you in brief. The color wheel is used to help you, one, determine what colors are complementary to the color that you're using, in addition to what color you want to use to enhance or mix your colors. So that's pretty much what it's used for. And here we have some watercolor and acrylic paint sets. Now, I will say this based on my previous experience purchasing paint sets from Hobby Lobby, it's kind of hit or miss. The quality when it's packaged like this, it really is not art. It's not artist grade. There we go. I don't even know if I would say it's student grade. I think, well, you can say student grade. You know, it's really for beginners just to get their hands on things. So that is about the size of that. I hope you guys enjoyed that little walkthrough. Now on to the next items up, which is the haul. Now I've started off with one artist quality set, and so I want to build from there, and that is what I used my gift card for at Hobby Lobby. Now I haven't been there in probably over a year, so the store was a little different. The quantities and variety of supplies, especially in the paper crafting area, was so minuscule. I don't even understand. I did get a few videos of the art supply, but there was really no point in even showing you what was available. You know, the Tim Holtz and the stickers. It's just reduced to maybe a fourth of what it used to have. And so I don't think that they've expanded much in the art supplies. Maybe a few additional kits, but nevertheless, I wasn't there for all of that. Now I will show you in a bit well, let me just get into this and then I'll go on. So what I picked up, I did pick up a few things out of the paper crafting section, not too much, but this was on clearance for 49 cents, and I figured I could use it for a journal and other different packaging and happy mail and stuff like that. I got a couple of those because they were only 50 cents. Normally $2. Now I did see Posca paint pens there, but I figured let me go ahead and try Hobby Lobby's version of a paint marker. So I grabbed that, and we shall see how that works. And then I also got a couple of die cuts. I can always use these, and plus these are of a good quality. Let me just show you the back. And they were 40% off, so I figured why not. Now their clearance area, there was really no point in me even, I probably was over there for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, back in the day, I'd be over there for an hour just like doing a process of elimination once I put everything in my cart. But anyways, so these are the die cuts for this. I really like that. Look at those little books and dinner plate and a teapot. And I was trying to figure out which one I wanted. I just said, let me just go ahead and grab both. All right, so I got that and that. And then, well, while I was over in the art area, I picked up one of the micron pens by Sakura. It's the 5, which is 0.45 millimeters. All right, so, and that's just so that if I want to sketch a little bit, not that I'm good at sketching, but if I want to sketch a little bit and then throw some paint on top of it, some watercolor on top of it, I've got it. I do have another set of pigment ink, but I think this is archival ink. Yep, archival ink. So, waterproof. There we go. All right, and so then I picked up, this is going to be real quick, guys. I'm excited to see how this little thing, this is I should have just used my scissors. It's a brush washer, but it also has, I needed something flat. It also needed, let me finish all the noise, something that, well, this is perfect because it has the little palette here, right? You just want to blend something, a larger area there. Then it has 2 sections. So dirty water, you can probably even put clean water over here. Yeah. And then you can lay your paint brushes on the inside. Now, I've had my eye on some other ones, but for all intents and purposes, this will work. This will work fine. I saw a few on Amazon. So this, you just put them up here. You can grab them. I don't know if you should leave your paintbrushes upside down when drying. I'm going to look into that. So, you know, if you run into this and you happen to get it, don't take my word for how you can or cannot use this. Do your own due diligence. Okay. So I'm happy that I was able to pick that up. That was like $8.99, $9. I don't know if it was on sale. I don't think it was. But here is what I'm extra excited about. Extra. And it may not be as exciting for you, but that's not the point. The point is, she's getting there. I've got a pointed oval wash, and it's for oil, acrylic, and watercolor. Short handle. So, you know, if you see the long handle paintbrushes, those are typically for oil painting, because you got to step back off that canvas. And then I got a dagger brush. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. On my wish list, I have a paintbrush set by Christy Rice, and I think I'm going to get that for myself. But in the meantime, in between time, I will be practicing with these. They were reasonably priced, $6.99 and $5.99. So there we have that. I've got to wash them and get ready to play. There was plenty of things at Hobby Lobby to choose from in that art aisle, and it was a little difficult to narrow down what I would need versus what I wanted, but I think I did a pretty good job. I still have a few dollars left on the gift card. I'll use that some other time. Now, the point of this video is really just to share with you some of the items that I have added to the art arsenal, because I did promise that I would bring you along on the journey into learning watercolor. So this is me keeping my promise. Now, I hope it has inspired you to, if you've been thinking about starting something new, whether it's art or craft related or someplace else, something else. I hope it's inspired you to go ahead and take that leap. There's no time like the present, and tomorrow is not promised. I have found that the things that I regret most are not the things that I've done, but rather the things that I have not and wish that I did. So with that being said, listen, if you are not a current subscriber, I would strongly encourage you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future uploads, and you too can join me on this watercolor journey. And for those who are returning subscribers, listen, you know I always thank you. I appreciate you guys coming back each and every video for your comments, your likes, your sharing me in your creative spaces. And I couldn't grow, and I would not be as encouraged and inspired to do so if it weren't for you. Now, with that being said, guys, listen, until we're back here together on Patreon and YouTube, my friends, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafty. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.